Greetings, it's Ian from RTO here. Welcome to Pick and Mix, where we mix it up every week, and this week it's in the camera's view. And today we're going to have a look at a concert by The Who and special guests. Recorded live at the Royal Albert Hall, and this was released in 2003, and there's also a 3D disc. So some of it, we've covered the CD, but most of this was recorded on the 27th of November, year 2000. And some of the songs are from on the album are from 2002, which was, of course, John Edmondson's last performances. But these are all from the year 2000. So on here, of course, we've got Mr. Roger Daltrey, Mr. John Entwistle on the bass, Mr. Peter Townsend on guitars. Additional musicians, you've got John Brunrick on the piano, Zach Starsky on the drums. Brian Adams appears on it, Noel Gallagher, Kelly Jones, Eddie Vedder and Paul Weller. So we'll go through when they do come on, and of course Nigel Kennedy's on here as well. I think everyone knows which one he did. So track number 1 opened up the show with this 1964 single Can't Explain. Now I think it's a great song, but I think this is one of the best versions of it. I think Peter's guitar solo is much better. Oh, sorry, I shouted a bit there. And of course you've got Roger throwing the microphone around and being so cool about it. Okay, up next, another standout single, Anyway, Anyhow, Anywhere. I like this song, it's a great song. I love the bass on this from John. Mr. Cool on that, absolutely brilliant. Then we go to Tommy for a little bit of Pinball Wizard. Performance on the drums by Zach Starsky is brilliant. I mean, when you're drumming for a legend like Keith Moon, excellent. It's really, really, really good. Okay, then we get Relay, which it's nice to hear this. It was not, I think it was released as a single. It didn't make Who's Next, but it's from what would have been the Lifehouse project. And it's got a really nice solo on it. Then Mr. John Entwistle starts singing, and he sings some Who's Next, My Wife. It's lovely to see the master at work. He was one of the best bass players. I never did get to see him, but he was absolutely cool. Then we have, from my generation, The Kids Are All Right. One of my favourite versions of this song as well. Then we've got Mary Ann with the Shaky Hand from The Who Sell Out. Now, while Pete's introducing the song, he gets a heckler, but Pete absolutely destroyed him. I won't say what he said because it's quite rude, but he absolutely floors him when I went, good on you, Pete. Okay, up next from Who's Next, bit of bargain. One of the forgotten tracks off this album. I love the little bit of keyboard in this. It's absolutely terrific. And then we have a little bit of an audience participation, and it's Magic Bus from 1968. I love the banter in this, the crowd singing. And then there's a lovely harmonica piece that Roger does, and it's from Country Lines Special from Cyril Davis. Absolutely killer. And now it goes back into the main part of the song. Very cleverly done. Great track, and it's a lot of fun. Then we have the classic Who Are You? Always good live, regardless of what recording. I do like that. Brilliant. Then we have, from Who's Next, Barbara O'Reilly. Brilliant version of this. And doing the violin bit is one and only Mr. Nigel Kennedy. Absolutely think the drumming from Zach on this is fantastic. I love that track. Then we go to Quadrophenia for Drowned. another excellent song, well performed on this. And then we've got Heart to Hang On To. Now this is from an album by Ronnie Lane and Pete Townsend, and it was Rough Mix, and it's a pretty good song. I like that song. It's a lovely tribute to Ronnie, who had previously died the year before. And then we got So Sad About Us from A Quick One, and joining them on stage is the Mr. Paul Weller. Brilliant. He did a great job, and the scary bit is he's wearing a yellow jumper. As with can't remember which one now because I haven't watched it. But he's in the same. I think he's in the same as Pete. Really good version of that song. Then we've got I'm the One, which features Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, and that's from Quadrophenia. I think he does a great job of the vocals with Roger. Sounds really nice. And then a brilliant version of Behind Blue Eyes featuring Bryan Adams from Who Next. It's just interesting just to see Roger playing the guitar and doing the backing vocals for Bryan. Absolutely brilliant. Then we have a great track from Face Dances, You Better You Bet. I remember this song coming out, and it's not a bad version of it. Some nice guitar work from Pete. Then we have The Real Me from Quadrophenia. Excellent version of that. Then 515. I think John Entwistle is brilliant on this. Absolutely brilliant. Then we have Won't Get Fooled Again. I just love this song from Who's Next. I think it must be just an excellent version. Then we get Substitute, which was a single from 1968, and Kelly Jones from the Stereophonics comes out and does a great job. It's one of my favourite versions of that as well. Then we have another single. Well, it's nice to see standout singles in this gig. We got Let's See Action, and it's really good. It's a super version of it. I really like that. Then of course we get the classic My Generation, and you get that wonderful bass bit from John Entwistle. It's never been played the right since. There's only one man that can play that, because everyone plays it differently to John. John was the only one that could play that bass line in my books. Then we got See Me, Feel Me, Listening to You from Tommy. It's a nice way to end the show. And then on the other disc you get a documentary with Roger Daltrey about the Teenage Cancer Trust, which the money went to. Then they get a multi-version angle of Pinball Wizard, and then you get backstage footage from Let's See Action, and then there's a bit about the rehearsals. And it's pretty good. I forgot to mention that on Won't Get Fooled Again, you get Noel Gallagher. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, he plays on that as well. So I really like this package. It was great, you know. It was just nice to see. Probably one of the last big gigs that John Entwistle done that was captured. Zach does a great job on the drums, and I think the guests come on do a sterling job, and I like the multi-angle of the backstage stuff, and that the interviews are very, very interesting as well. And I think this is a real excellent package that they put out. It's a real enjoyable show. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 9 out of 10. So that's it for today, as we've got no live stream tonight because I'm off to see Steve Steinman tonight. So we'll be back tomorrow, and it's a bumper day tomorrow. We have got 3 videos First up, we're going to do a live album ranking of Jefferson Starship, the second incarnation of Jefferson Airplane, plus 2 brand new albums, one from Neil Young and Chrome and Talking to the Trees, and the other is Phantom Island from King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard. So that's all coming up, and don't forget it'll be on Sunday, the Steel Eye Span top 10 with just myself and Mike because Richard can't make it. So lots to look forward to, and I'm off to another gig as well on Saturday, which I'll tell you more about next week. So have a good day everyone, and bye for now.